The 29-year-old union federation will be forever changed after Cosatu voted to expel Numsa. But the some 300,000-strong union says it will not take its expulsion lying down. For some more detail on what happened at the CEC meeting yesterday and some clarity on Numsa's next move, I'm joined on the line by Cosatu spokesperson Craven. Mr. Craven, good morning to you and thank you for your time. As one of the committee members of Cosatu and one of the more prominent members of the Federation, how are you feeling this morning after your decision to expel Numsa yesterday?
Well, my feelings are not really relevant. I can confirm that the decision was indeed taken, and it was taken at 2 o'clock in the morning. And obviously, therefore, we now need time to, for everybody concerned to consider the implications. And I certainly wouldn't want to comment on behalf of Numsa or any other particular grouping, because obviously all the affiliates will now have to go back and assess the impact that this decision will have. And we certainly don't want to start a discussion through the media as to what the next steps will be.
Now, Mr. Craven, through Cosatu's own admission at various times, you have suffered a crisis for some time. This decision to expel Numsa, how is it going to affect the way forward for Cosatu? Is it going to deepen the crisis?
Again, I wouldn't like to comment in detail on that. You're absolutely right. We have gone on record as saying that the internal problems within Cosatu have had serious effects on our ability to do the work for which we are rightly famous of defending workers and defending progressive causes in general in society as a whole. We will, of course, whatever the outcome of this particular crisis, try to get back to where we were and build an even stronger trade union movement. But as I say, precisely how this will work out in the short term is something which will be now urgently discussed by all concerned parties.
Are you concerned of there being a risk of Cosatu affiliates who have been loyal to Numsa and other unions who have been aligned with Numsa? Are they concerned of these people breaking away from Cosatu and causing a split?
That is something which we will have to deal with if and when it arises. And I don't want to discuss possible hypothetical situations at this stage. It's much too early for that. We have to take a sober look at all aspects of the new situation and how best to minimize the damage it might do and to, as quickly as possible, rebuild the Cosatu of old, which was a strong, united, militant force fighting for workers' rights and for a better society for all South Africans.
Now, Numsa have said that their next step will be to consult with these Cosatu affiliates who have been loyal to them. Does that not make you a little bit nervous?
No, obviously they have the right to do that. But I wouldn't like to comment on the possible outcome of such a meeting.
One final question to you, Mr. Craven. You say that the expulsion, among other reasons, was because Numsa did not support, or rather did not toe the line when it came to the ANC. Does Numsa think that there's another reason for their expulsion?
The reasons were quite clear, and in fact they were set out in the court papers, and that was indeed one of them. Others concerned the issue of allegations of poaching members from outside what's called the scope of Numsa, in other words, workers in other areas of the economy, and various other items like that. And obviously it's not for me to speculate as to whether there may or may not have been other hidden motives.
Numsa say they aren't going to take this decision lying down. Will Cosatu be prepared to defend its decision in court?
As I say, that's something we will have to discuss.
All right, well, thank you very much. That was Cosatu spokesperson Craven talking to us about Numsa's expulsion from Cosatu.